What up, everybody? Yes, I am back with another live draft. This one is for the number 262, the American Pie number 2 division. Yes, here we go. We got like a minute before the draft starts. So let's kick back and smoke it up. Minnesota Marty and Crispy already showing some love in the chat. And dang it, totally forgot to share this to Patreon, but we'll go do that right now. It's for the peeps not in the draft. And let's see who shows up ready to go. We are on our way to 300 divisions here. We are getting closer and closer. 262. We're trying to shoot for 420. I don't know if we're going to get there. It's pretty far away. And Jamie said, why aren't any QBs taken yet? Yes. What up, Jamie? All right. Here we go. It's about to kick off. We're about to smoke a bowl to get ready. I got the number 10 pick tonight. All right. And here we go, and we are off. Crispy with the first pick, Bijan. We already know. Hey, Ghost Monkey in the house. What up, Ghost Monkey? What's going down, bro? Gibbs, very chalky. Jamar Chase, very chalky. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually very, very similar. Jamie said, got to get up real early. I'm trying to fall asleep now or else I'd hop on. You're all good, bro. You're all good. Josh Allen, the Stallion, off the board.
Wild Stallion!
Yeah. All right, let's see it. Oh, Zach just popped in on TikTok. Let's see. He's got the 12th pick today. And L said Bijan or Gibbs. I'm on the Bijan side. I know that ESPN has Gibbs ranked higher than Bijan, but I really don't follow the ESPN rankings like that. Yeah, Zach said, quit giving me these last picks. Man, it's just nature of the beast. You do a bunch of these, you're bound to get some picks all over the place. Caden said, hot take, Carnell gets 1K yards from Cam Ward. And Cam Ward plays like a top 12 QB. I mean, definitely a hot take. 1,000 yards isn't hard to get. I mean, what do we usually have? Like 20-plus wide receivers that get that every year. He should. I mean, it's only 58 yards per game. Jamie said, take the 2 QBs at the 12 so TikTok can ask why so many QBs are going early. Aiden, what up? Tony Pollard or Tet? Dude, Tet ain't even close, man. I'm on Ra. Pretty ugly in this section, to say the least. You know what, dude? We're gonna live and die by what I'm saying. Let's go Saquon. King D, what up? What up? Green in the house on TikTok. What up? Connor said lukewarm take. Josh Allen gets his third 5,000 yard season, and DJ Moore surpasses 1,400 yards. Yeah, I mean, 1,400. I mean, dude, in their offense, that'd be super impressive. For as much DJ Moore as I have, I'd love that. Josh Allen getting 5,000 though, man. I mean, if you're talking about rushing plus passing, yeah, I can get with that. I don't know about 5,000 straight passing though. And Ugly Muffin, Dynasty Trade Talks Lamar for a 27 first, second, or 27 first, 28 first and second. Would you be buying Lamar or selling Lamar? And Connor said, yes, all purpose. I mean, I can get with that. Maddox in the house. What up, bro? And Jalen says the best method, consistent consistency or upside to win it all. You need a good combination of both. I mean, I know that's like the cliche answer, but you really do need a good combination of both. And Ugly Muffin said, buying shit. I had to buy Lamar for more than that last year. So if that's all it costs you, I'd say do it. Because a guy like Lamar, I mean, like even all those good quarterbacks that are coming out next year, like just like it might take some of them like years and years before they turn into like a guy like Lamar. And Mag said in a lot of the mocks, keep taking Mahomes late. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, that's good. You just got to remember, though, like mocks are just like such a waste of time because, like, especially in the single quarterback leagues, everybody just takes quarterbacks late. Like, you could literally not even draft a quarterback in mocks and then just draft one in your last round and you're getting a good pick. And, like, it's not super realistic for the way that these drafts are going to go. Aiden said Pollard or Devonta Smith, and it ain't even close. Maddox, you going to do college fantasy? Nah, man, I do way too much for NFL. Really not a big fan of college football. Yeah, really not a good fan of college football. Jamie said, hot take, I win this whole damn tourney. Yeah. Alex G, so I got a 3-on-3 trade. Can you tell me which side won? Yeah, but when you start mixing in that many players, like it is going to be like a lot of times it just ends up being like pretty even though. Just just being honest about it. All right. And Max said, what kind of draft is this? This is a Superflex start 10 offense, start 5 IDP league, tight end premium. You don't have to start a tight end, but there's 5 different slots that you could play a tight end in, and it is tight end premium. And Matt said all signs towards to Gibbs, but deep down my gut says Bijan. I'm conflicted. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong either way. The thing is like the entire Atlanta offense runs through Bijan. The entire Detroit offense is not going to run through Gibbs. Like they just have way too many good players. And I know that they paid Pitts. London's already, I mean, he's, they say he's okay, but he's a little banged up already. And Matt said, I'm trying to go hard. I'm trying to go hard though, because there's a lot of bye weeks for sure. Alex said I get Kraft, Pitts, Marvin Harrison. I give RJ Harvey, Pitts, and Smith. It's kind of tough, man. I really don't like it because it's such an even trade. One running back, one wide receiver, one tight end for a running back, tight end, wide receiver. Like it really doesn't help your team improve that much. So I would say just hold. Just hold. Kakeem, how much Pearsall and Brazzle stock do you have? I got a little bit of Pearsall. I don't know. I don't think I have too much Chris Braz though. Yeah, I don't think I have too much of him. Yeah, for those who don't know, Braz is pretty much done for the season. Alex said the whole second round going to be running backs, dude. I'm glad I got 2 running backs because yeah, look at that, dude. In the first round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the second round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, 12 total taken. 13 total taken out of the first 22 picks. It's insane in the membrane. We're gonna have to smoke to that. Insane in the brain. Connor say, think taking Jamar Chase at first round and Stafford second round is good. Well, why are you gonna take Stafford in the second round? That part doesn't make sense. I mean, Jamar Chase first round, yeah, that makes sense. But why Stafford in the second round? I mean, even in a super flex league, you don't have to take him in the second round. Oh, look at Crispy getting spicy over there with McBride and Bowers to link up with Bijan. You savage. You savage. Hey, Marty, what up, bro? Crispy said, fuck it, let's go. And Nixon, this is the sleeper app. This is the desktop version, what you see. But it's called the sleeper app. Way better than ESPN, I'll tell you that much. And Alex 2339. What would the top 3 picks be this year? Bijan, Gibbs, and Chase. Yeah. Connor said I don't trust the other QBs after last season. Well, yeah, but why would you overdraft Stafford though? Like no one's drafting him in the second round. You just have no reason to draft him there. You can wait and get him later. And Angel said way better. You're talking about Sleeper being way better than ESPN for sure. It's not even close. Alexander said Brees Hall thoughts. Third round guy. I'm not mad at it. I don't want to get like in the high second. I feel like he's kind of like maybe like 12th, 13th, 14th running back off the board, but that's where I'd be thinking about him. Oh no, Ramsey doesn't know that two quarterback leagues exist. Oh man. Sorry, Ramsey. Hopefully I open your eyes to Superflex leagues where you can start two quarterbacks. Because, yeah, the people who don't understand, like, why is this guy drafted in the first? Yeah, man, it's, it just kind of shows, it kind of shows how limited you are in your fantasy football exposure. And the Green Chimp, thanks for the follow, bro. Miller, man, so what the fuck's going on with Team 1? It's tight end premium. You can play 2 tight ends in this league. You can play up to like 4 or 5 tight ends technically. And Trayvon said, how you feel about Debo signing with the 49ers? He didn't sign with the 49ers, did he? Did I miss it? I was just looking at the news within an hour ago. He did not sign with the 49ers, bro. What are you talking about? But thanks for the follow. Oh, it just like literally right now just happened? Okay. Let's see. I haven't even gotten Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see it right there. Literally 1 minute ago. Very blah. Very blah. I mean, especially with Debo's like fallout with the Niners. Like, I don't know, man. He already looked trash. Like, this is just like the one thing that I'll say about the 49ers, like they are like so cursed that there's just like years when like someone gets hurt, like everybody gets hurt. This could be one of those years, man. James said keep Gibbs at the 111 or Rice at the 602. Man, I mean, Rice is like way more of a value. Because the 602, maybe he's like second, third round guy. I don't know, man. I don't want to give up Gibbs because unless you have the 101 or 102, you ain't getting him anyways. You'll still have a chance to get Rice because I don't know, he's not being overdrafted right now. And hey, Jay in the house. What up, Jay? And Aunt J22 said Henry over Genti seems wild. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It is a redraft league, though. It is a redraft league. Man, this is tough right here. I always feel like this end of the third is kind of like no man's land. Dude, with these crazy running backs, I guess we're gonna triple down on the running backs in this one. And Brandon said go kicker. Man, we don't play with kickers, bro. And WF21 said thoughts on Michael Wilson. I like him. You're able to get him super late. Marvin Harrison's looking all weird, And Danny says Drake made top 4 picking a super flex. I mean, I guess that just depends. Is he worth it? Yeah, for sure. Really just depends on how your league drafts because this is a super flex league and he fell to the 3rd round. He's usually not falling that far, but different drafts, like different things happen. J-Lo said, am I crazy for wanting Hampton ahead of Barkley and Taylor? I think so, but it's not that crazy. All right. And Aunt Jay said, you like Evans or Adams more this year? Kind of leaning on Adams a little bit more. I know that, Evans could be the number 1 over there. Aiden said, is Pollard trash? Kind of. And Bryce said Rice. Yeah. Yeah, man. Of course, Bryce. Of course, Rice. Goofy Goober say, man, I've been watching for a bit now. I just want to say I'm headed off for basic training. Damn, bro. Well, hopefully you got internet access wherever you're going, bro. And yeah, man, hopefully it's a quick couple weeks for the basic training. Bryce said, nice pick. Yeah, man. Rice in the 4th. All these quarterbacks out, like it's getting a little crazy for the quarterbacks. So it's starting to make me nervous. And Doug said Ken Walker with the 14th pick. The wild. What's wild about it? Brandon said Hampton balled like the last year. Hampton was hurt like most of the year last year. Brown said just clocked out, saw the Debo news. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, people on TikTok brought it up to me first. It only happened shit, like a minute before they brought it up. It's crazy, man. Crazy. And what's Scott laughing about over there? Shout out to Carmen for the share. Doug said just how much stock has risen. And who are we talking about? Let me know. Brody, what happened to Debo? He got signed by the 49ers after the what's it called? The Ricky Pearsall news over the last couple days. Oh, just how much his stock has risen, Walker. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for sure. But we know why the stock has risen, right? Because there's so many people who are like, oh, it's just because he balled out in the Super Bowl. But no, it was always Walker plus Charbonnet. He's never been in a situation I guess except for his rookie year, but he's never been in a situation where he's gonna be the guy to get the workload. So I think that's the biggest reason. But I know, it's the cute content creator route to be like, oh yeah, he just, he won Super Bowl MVP. That makes no difference. And now everyone's overdrafting him. But I mean, that's not really the case because he's been good ever since him and Brees got drafted in the same year. He's been on multiple dynasty championships of mine. Hey, Laylo Lyle, what up, bro? Nick Von B, what up? Said puff pass to the 420 crew. So hope your Thursday was good. Looking forward to your Friday. Hell yeah, man. You already know it's Friday, aka get high day.
Man, ain't nothing wrong.
Oh, wait, this one.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
Brown. Yeah, what is that, man? Is that a troll? Is that a troll job towards you? Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chase Brown, AJ Brown. Yeah, where's Cali Jam at? We need answers, bro. Was your brown eye tingling over there? What's going on? You got all the Browns. Remember that show, Meet the Browns? I never watched it, but I remember the title. That's Cali Jam's team right there. Meet the Browns. Man, this is getting interesting. QBs are dwindling. Shout out to Brandon for the follow. Jackson said, can I join a mock? I mean, not over here because this is not a mock. This is a $10 best ball draft. I do them every day. This is way better than a mock. I will tell you that. And we got a handful of people, in the community that draft every couple days or whatever. And yeah, I think Jay's in the chat here. He's in the draft. Zach is in the chat. He's in the draft. Then we got some peeps on YouTube who are in the draft. And yeah, we do these every day. Ghost Monkey, call him the brown noise. There we go. Freaking Cali Jam. Getting all the Browns over there, huh? How many quarterbacks off the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn. All these dang quarterbacks off the board. Hey, shout out to Laylo Lau with the 6-7 jewels on YouTube. You the man. Hey, Zeb in the house. What up, bro? Said might have to jump on a fast draft. Dude, these are fun, bro. These are fun. Gotta jump into a fast draft, dude. Man. But yeah, every night, Zeb, 6 p.m. West Coast time. 6 p.m. West Coast time. All right. Got to get the quarterback. Yeah. Let's see what Mason and Zach do right here. And little go, what up? He said, how do I join? So this is not a mock draft, but you're more than welcome to join. It's a $10 best ball draft. You can message me on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420, and I'll get you into a draft. We literally draft every day, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm usually live on TikTok for them, at least for most of them. Maybe not every single day, but I try. And Logan, Niners just signed Debo. Yeah. Yeah, they did, man. Such a blah move because he looked really bad last year. I don't fat shame, because I got a couple extra pounds on myself. But bro looked slow as fuck last year. He looked really beefy. And, I ain't drafting him. I mean, I don't know. He wasn't even good since what's his name? McDaniels left. Hell yeah, Crispy said Olave got paid. Hell yeah, dude. I think it's like 132 mil is what the deal is worth. I don't know how much was guaranteed. Zeb said, what up? Said, okay, maybe tomorrow fast draft. Yeah, bro. If you want tomorrow's fast draft, I already got the link ready. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I can even post it in the chat here. Yeah, Brown said, I haven't seen May go this late. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Just look at the quarterbacks. He's fourth off the board. And dude, 3-5, he's going in the first or second, damn near every draft. Same with Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson. Usually they are not making it to the third round. So I know I've got Lamar Jackson in the third round, randomly, but definitely, literally just random. And Sockhawk, he said, how early do you wake up Sunday games? He said, are you eating breakfast, watching Baker throw a TD? Man, I'm up way, but it's like I don't know about you East Coasters, but dude, for me, I got to wake up at 6:30 and then I go live and then I start going live at 7. That West Coast time. So 10 a.m. Eastern time. Then I'm usually live for a couple hours before we get ready for the games. Zeb said going to the Lil Wayne 2 Chainz and game in Long Beach on Saturday. Nice, bro. Nice. What Crispy said, what did he say? What'd you miss? What'd you say? Said, did you miss what I said about the crispy chicken up there? I did. Let me know what you said. And Dean said, thoughts on Jefferson this year? Dude, it's the latest you're able to get him in the longest time. And I think he's going to take a step up again. Jacob, keep 2 of 4, 1 season. Keeper league, K9, A-Chain, Nico, Neighbors. Probably going K9 and Neighbors, unless you think people are going to be so crazy for RBs that you won't get a second good RB, and then I might just keep K9 and A-Chain. But I guess I would be a little bit league dependent. Alex G, Debo to the 49ers. What do you think? I think it's super blah. I'm not going to draft him. I'll leave it for other people. Hustling Bruce, what up, bro? You already know any day we're drafting, it's a good day. What's going on with you, brother? Ed lay low. He said, where's Kadarius Toney going these days?
Man, fuck Tony.
Zeb going to Metallica Sphere, and then the Bills Raiders game. Nice. Hell yeah, bro. Good shit. And Jay said, sorry, I'm bowling league right now and drafting, so I'm a little quiet today. He said, just so you know, I'm here. You the man. And bro, what's your average for bowling? I used to be into bowling when I was on house arrest. That was the last time that I joined a bowling league. But maybe when Noble gets bigger, we might do a father-son bowling league. He's still pretty young though. He's only 9 and we've gone. And shout out to Jay for throwing the money gun in there. Let's get it. You the man, Jay. Where is that?
Straight cash, homie. Dollar.
Yeah, and peeps on TikTok, don't be shy, man. Throw those gifts in. I'm here answering all your questions. And I'm actually legit with the fantasy advice, not like these cookie cutter fantasy content creators that you see that don't even play in leagues. Shout out to Evan for the nightly drop in. Let's get it, bro. And Aiden said Ted or Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith, I think. It is very close, man. It is very close. Zeb said JSN for Higgins and Jonathan Taylor Dynasty. I would get JSN. I have solid RBs. I don't know. Because, I mean, yeah, you can have solid RBs when you have Jonathan Taylor. But, like, when you remove Jonathan Taylor, who's, like, I mean, a top guy, like, you know, how solid are those? How solid are they? Shout out to St. Louis fans discount. What up, bro? Said good evening. Would you trade Breece Hall and Tyler Warren for Garrett Wilson and Bowers? No, it's just too even. Doesn't really move the needle like that, like I'd want to from a trade. Crispy sound too high to rewrite that. That roast on Crispy. Zeb say good, bro. Sorry to hear about the accident. Yeah. Me and my son are good. It's the car that is it's done for. So I mean, I'm pissed about the car, but grateful that we're okay for sure. Because things could have been way worse, man. Way worse. Interesting. Evan set up 1,000 likes. I'll be back for more later. You the man, bro. You the man. Thanks for getting us those quadruple digits, brother. And give me a second, guys. I'm gonna answer TikTok questions in a second. I'm just looking at the looking at my options here. All right, let's go Jameson Williams. Really, in best ball is the only place I'm taking him that high. Let's see. H2, Gibbs or Bijan. I'm on the Bijan side. Duck, I got JT, Hampton, Olave, Flowers. Tight ends, Kraft. QBs are Dak and Nick. Solid. Yeah, for sure. Real solid. Descartes said so funny how Neighbors going in the second round. Now got him in the 4th in my fantasy league. Well, I got him in the 5th and the 6th before. So I mean, all leagues are different. That's why I tell people to draft earlier. People are like, oh, well, why do you draft so early? Well, because then you get guys at value. Like, that's why. Austin said, does Terry go up in rankings now? Why would Terry go up in rankings? Yeah, explain that to me. Why would Terry go up in rankings? I'm a little confused by that. Aiden said DK or Alec Pierce. Probably Alec Pierce. I mean, both very, very low on the spectrum. Zeb said, what's going on in Tampa? Vita Bay wants out. Baker saying he feels disrespected. Dude, Tampa's being dumb. They don't want to pay anybody, man. Like, how are you not going to pay Vita Vey, who's like one of the cornerstones of your defense? But then it came up that he's having a little bit of back pain. So I don't know. Maybe it's because of that. And dude, I don't know if you saw the video that I posted, but Baker says he felt very disrespected by their contract talks, you know? So yeah, that's why Baker said once it gets to training camp, he's not negotiating anymore. He just wants to focus on football. But of course, now they're going to be asking him about that shit. Austin says Terry go up in rankings now that Debo's gone. Man, Debo was already gone. He wasn't even re-signed with the Commanders. So no, I mean, Terry doesn't move at all for me because Debo was not on the Commandos in 2026 in my eyes. But yeah, it's going to be very blah, dude. Like, just look at what Debo did last year. Like, physically, like, he's kind of a shell of himself. Shout out to Duck for the follow. Yep, Tipsy Debo to the Niners. Don't follow the hype train. Trust me. All right, Let's go wide receiver again. All right. We got 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 quarterbacks, building nice and even. There we go. And Zeb said Debo gets the dump truck. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And Fernando, yes, this is a super flex league. That's why you see the quarterbacks going so early and why pretty much everybody has at least 2 quarterbacks right now. And it's Derbs. Yeah, we were talking about Debo. I'm just reminding people, dude, like let your other league mates go waste a draft pick on them. Because you could just look at how he was last year. He's a shell of himself, dude. Like he's slow as hell. Like, I mean, they could get him the ball, but he's never getting any separation. And like being a regular wide receiver, like he's never been a regular wide receiver. He's always been a gadget play. Tipsy said, Stribling good or no? I mean, a little bit better now. A little bit better now. I mean, because I'm not worried about Debo. Like, I'm not. Anyone who is, like, didn't see him last year. And Dancing Obama said, Debo's belly's bigger than mine, but he's still probably faster. He might be faster than you. Is faster than me. But when it comes to linebackers, is he faster than them? And Silas said, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Yep. What about him? And Nick, yeah, he went in the second round. So I think yesterday and today he went in the second round. He's been going a little higher. Z Myers, Allen, 4th overall, wild. Well, what's wild about it? Have you never heard of like 2 quarterback leagues? The Dancing Obama said, I'm wasting my draft picks on Stephon Diggs. Fuck Debo. Yeah, and even Diggs. I'm even nervous about Diggs, dude. Like, if training camp starts and you're not on a team, like, dude, like, how good are you really in these teams' eyes? Z Meyer, so I don't know, it's a 2 QB league. Yeah, I know most of these content creators on TikTok, they all play in the most basic of the basic leagues, but nah, man, my leagues are a little bit evolved past the basic of the basic. Superflex or bust. Laylo Lau said, "Don't take Ricky Pearsall. He's out." Yeah, I hope people saw the news and know that Ricky Pearsall is probably a waste of a pick as of now. Shout out to Brady sharing the live. Appreciate you, brother. Danton Obama said, Diggs has the pink powder, Cardi B, baby mama, it's baller. yeah, but he also likes chasing booty holes, though. You know, like, do you think like a team like wants a booty hole chaser in the locker room? That's like another thing. Like now, Stephon Diggs seems like remember the first Scary Movie when they were like on the football team and Ray in the locker room. Like, dude, he's literally gonna be like Ray in the locker room. Woo. All right. Running backs off the board. Uh-oh. I'm on the clock somewhere. Let's see. 34th round. All right. Made that pick. We're multitasking over here. Let's go. Sasa, I think Ja'Cory Merritt's going to be one of the most underrated running backs, but still around top 13. Maybe. Brady said, if I had the option to take any pick, what should I choose in a 12-man snake? Shit. Still going number 1, man. I mean, more championships come out of the number 1 spot than anywhere. Can you win from any draft position? Yeah, for sure you can, because I have. Dad said Obama said, what are booty holes? I'd like to chase them too. We all like to chase them here and there. I'm not chasing the same brand as Diggs, though. He got caught, man. He got caught. And shout out to the Dancing Obamas for the follow. All right. 9th round here. 9th round. Let's see where guys are going here. Sam Laporta and Kraft off the board. And Brady, if I can get Bijan or Puka at the number 2, which should I choose? Probably choosing Bijan over Puka. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. Hey, TJ in the house. What up, TJ? And Brady, hell yeah, bro. Thanks for the follow a little earlier, too. Oh, man. It is slim pickings at some of these positions now. Let's see it. 2 picks in front of me. Here we go. Oh, spicy. Zach with the Kelsey pick at the 10th round. Let's go. I always like to try to get him as like my first bench player if possible. All right, even though he's been Mr. Drop City, let's get Marvin Harrison in the 10th round. I like that he's been dropping the ball like crazy because now I was able to get him in the 10th round. Everybody's passing him up now. He was going in the 8th a couple days ago, but now his training camp drops make him go in the 10th. I love it. Yeah, sometimes it's actually better because the guys lose value in training camp, and hopefully his little drop skis are behind him. And then Jacoby Brissett right after. Oh, George Brittle Kittle. There we go. Here we go. 10th round. For some people, this is their last offensive starter if they don't have 3 QBs. I only have 2 QBs, so those are my starters right there, the top 10 rounds. I ain't mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I feel like it's a good foundation to build around, but the championships are definitely won with your bench. Definitely. Which guys are you going to draft on your bench that end up hitting the roster? And Joey said, I know this guy isn't calling George Kittle brittle. Well, I'm not the one who made up that name, and Kittle gets hurt every year. So where's the beef? I'm curious. Just because you're a 49er fan doesn't mean you have no idea what's going on with how brittle he is, do you? TJ said, if you watch those videos, I think he's not hitting his marks and they may deliberately be throwing him bad balls. Well, dude, I mean, one of those videos, it did look like, they were like overthrown a little bit, a little high, a little in front of him. But then I've seen a couple where it's like right in his bread basket and he's just dropping it. And Joey said, bro's a beast. No one said he's not a beast, but he's not brittle. He literally gets hurt every year. It's not a knock on him. It is what it is. He can't stay healthy. And if he's a beast, what round did you draft him in? To make sure that you locked him in. Oh, I know where Crispy's gone, at least with one of these picks. I already see it. 11th round. Here we go. Shout out to Hayden for sharing the live stream. Let's get it. Round 11, Superflex best ball draft. This is not a mock. And Frontman said Marion Hampton, biggest steal of the draft. Dude, got him. And RJD said, instantly join mock draft, immediate bong toke. You're in to follow. There you go. Cheers. We're definitely smoking. It ain't a mock, though. It's a $10 best ball draft. Way better than a mock. This has a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament. And a hundred total teams are getting paid out, but the what's it called? $10,000 first place prize for a $10 buy-in. This is draft number 262. 262 for the offseason. TJ said 49ers injured already. Yeah. Yeah, not looking good. Ricky Pearsall and his knee swelling. They said that is not good. So I don't know. We already got Chris Braz, who's like out for the year, and then everything they're saying about Ricky P, it does not sound good. And AJ said that's what smoking does to you. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah. And Coach K said his Debo or Stribling the wide receiver to own in San Fran. Like it's tough because like it should be Stribling because I really think that I really think that Debo is like a shell of himself. Like he looked so blah last year. He's hella beefy, hella slow, can't really cut. So I'm curious like how he even mixes in with the 49ers. Shout out to Julian for sharing the live. Let's get it. Evan said, I leave for 20 minutes and only 100 likes. Bro, we got to get the right people in here. But we got 17 people like watching the live on TikTok. Like, make sure you guys hit that follow. Uh-oh, Baby Back Gibbs might be rolling a strike right now. Hopefully he sees that he's on the clock. Jay, you're on the clock, bro. Okay, there you go. He got it. And Layla Lau said Debo did have 7 TDs last year. Yeah, but like how many total yards did he have though? Like let me know that. Because I'm curious of that. Definitely wasn't 1,000. Hey, shout out to Heavy for coming through. And Keekum said Stribling to the moon. Let's not even put Debo in there. CMC, Mike Evans, George Kittle. Dude, like even just that, like he's going to be fourth in the pecking order, like at best. Yeah, 727 yards. I wonder how many games did he play? Lay low. You got some time in between your pick. How many games did he play last year? Because I'm curious. And Heavy said Team 3 is looking good. Neighbors to the moon. Yeah, Stoner always does good. But look at those running backs, man. Those running backs don't make you nervous. Oh, dude, look at Debo, 11th round pick now. and Lex, what up? Said I'm tapping with my tip. What tip? What tip, bro? TJ said Mike Evans is going to walk into 1,000 yards and 10 TDs. Yeah, dude, for sure. He's got to stay healthy. I mean, that's the big thing with him. His ass needs to stay healthy. Definitely his biggest issue. Micro said drafting Tank Delta 101. Get it. Shit, that's not good. He played 16 games last year. Damn. See, I thought he missed like a handful of games. So, dude, I mean, 727. I mean, that's 45 yards a game and like a touchdown every other game. I mean, I don't know. That's so blah, man. That's so blah. And Ghost Monkey said, wow, is that the biggest jump because of some news? Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, there's probably drafts where Debo didn't even get drafted like recently. I don't know. Like he's never been on my radar at all like this season. So like, I'm kind of not even like looking for him, but dude, from someone who was probably drafted in the 30s to getting drafted as like a starter? Yeah, dude, he's got three quarterbacks. So like technically Debo's a starter on his team. That is insane. That is insane in the membrane. I will tell you that much. Yeah, and Crispy said he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And Heavy said drafting out of the 10th spot is tough this year. It is, man. It is. Like the 8th, 9th, 10th, I feel like are probably like the worst spots to like draft. And Layla said Tua's a bum, and there's just one problem.
But there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck. If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Got to start using more of the Rock's drops for the millions.
And in front of the millions
of Rock fans.
Who is this Rudy Poo? It doesn't matter what your name is.
I've done that to a few people on live, asking them what their name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
They're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. All right, there we go. DP said, "Who is your first pick?" My first pick was Saquon Barkley. This time I went 3 running backs in a row in this draft. Quarterbacks aren't the best, but I feel really good about all my skill guys. Feel really good about the skill guys. And you know what? We're gonna have to smoke another Bolski for the TikTok likes getting over 2,000. Let's get it. And Enzo said, why Bijan over Gibbs? I mean, I just really feel like Bijan, their entire offense like runs through him. And like Gibbs, their entire offense doesn't run like through him, you know. Like, even though they have like Pitts over there and they just paid him, Laporta, like the scheme of the Lions, like schemes more Laporta, you know. I mean, Amon-Ra over London. I mean, for sure. I don't even think that's like, you know, any kind of argument on like why Amon-Ra is getting like, you know, 6 to 9 targets like every single game, you know. DP, no, this is not a dynasty. This is a redraft. All the dynasty startups that I do are a slow draft. So you'd never see me like streaming one because, you know, picks could be going slow as hell. And Zioli, no, this is not a mock. This is a $10 best ball. Superflex IDP draft, and it's a part of a big tournament with a $10,000 prize, first place prize. And shout out to Rushy for the follow on TikTok. Yeah, and if anybody wants to get into any of these drafts, I do them every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern start time, and it's only $10. And if you message me on Sleeper at FFHustler420, I'll get you in. I'm the one hosting everything. All right, 12 offense in a row. I feel good about it because I already got 2 solid bench players here. Elijah said draft Debo. He just got signed. And nah, man, I'm not drafting him. I already said I'll leave that for someone else. Look at how he looked last year. He sucked. He's fat. Only averaged like 45 yards a game. Got a touchdown like every other game. It's so blah. But he got drafted in the 11th round. 11th round he was drafted. So no. That will not be me. And I know that, yeah, he just got signed to the 49ers, but no. And Debo getting signed. Debo getting signed means Ricky Pearsall. We should assume very, very bad things for Ricky Pearsall's timeline. Oh, man. I guess Darren didn't hear the news. DP said, what are your thoughts on Parker Washington this year? I mean, dude, waiver wire darling last year. That is going to be like an instant, like potential flex in any lineup like this year. So I just think this year more than ever, they're just going to be throwing that ball like crazy, man. And their top 3 guys in Jacksonville could all go over 1,000 yards. Because I think T-Law is going to throw up like 4,500 this year. Take a nice step up. And if he does that, I mean, it's going to be very easy for his top three to have over 1,000 each. Like, he has 4,500 yards. I mean, they're even going to mix in Travis Hunter into that mix. Maybe he gets a couple hundred yards, you know. Whew, good start, lay low. I was so debating on taking Brooks with my last pick, but I just felt it was in my best interest to lock down a really good wide receiver with that second bench spot. Dude, lay low with Garrett, Schwessinger, and Brooks. Killing the IDP right now, dude. Killing it over there. Zach Bond. The official news about Zach Bond is he's going to be wearing the green dot this year on defense for the Eagles. His big time. Big year for Bond coming. TJ says Caleb Williams is going to be the first Bear to throw for 4,000. I bet he is. I bet he is. You know what's going to be funny, though? Because what is this, like year 3 for him? Remember how, like, in the beginning, I mean, anyone who's been around me since Caleb was a rookie, I mean, I always said it's the craziest thing in the world to think that a rookie is going to come in and do something that hasn't been done in, like, what, 60 or 70 years? I don't even know how long the Bears have been in existence. Now going into year 3, they got Burden, they got Loveland, they got Romy Rome, you know, like, they've improved their line. I mean, the one thing that sucks is they don't call it the Windy City for no reason. You know, there's just going to be games where it's going to be hard to throw, and that is going to screw up his average probably more than anything, you know, if he stays healthy the whole year. Ghost Monkey T always puts up numbers during fantasy football playoff time for sure. For sure. In the division. And especially it's because, like, if they're playing at home, dude, you're playing in, like, good weather, you know, versus, like, some bullshit, snowy, rainy, windy, you know, I mean, it could windy in Florida, yeah, but, like, you know, it is going to be, it ain't going to be as bad as, like, Chicago in December, you know? Like, that's what, like, the big difference is, like, Chicago, like, that's what sucks, man, about Chicago, like, specifically. Like, the weather's going to suck in December, and that's when we need Caleb to ball the most. And, like, if he doesn't ball then, it doesn't even matter what he does. And Heavy, thanks for checking, bro. He said Debo went at the 27:01 last night. So that's with zero news. That's a 16-round bump. Like, that definitely is the biggest bump that anybody's taken in one day, you know, because of some news. That is for sure. Thanks for checking that, Heavy. That's super interesting. 16-round bump. And Vijda, what up? He said, is Tongs where the bench spot if you draft Kittle? No, and Pearsall's no bueno. It depends on how many spots you have. If it's only like you play 5 bench and that's it, I don't even think it's worth it. If you, you know, if it's a pretty big bench, yeah, you might have to do something like that. Yeah, you know, might have to do something like that. But I would say no, because the one thing, like Tongs, if Kittle is playing, Tongs is getting nothing as far as, like, receptions, targets, like any of that. So, like, that's why it just really, really depends on how many spots you got on your bench. Like, that's what it mostly comes down to. Dude, look at that. Bears first year, 1920. Dude, yeah. Why anybody would think that someone is just going to come, and have they always played in Chicago? And the real Big Bird, it's a 2-quarterback league. That's why Josh Allen went in the first round. DP, take Brian Burns. I mean, he's going to get taken just a little too early for him. But, well, yeah, Veach, in the game Kittle was out, he was tight end 1. I have 6 spots. Man, I mean, probably just saying no still. Like, it depends on who you could get, but it's like, they said that Kittle's probably playing. I mean, I know he's on the pup right now, but they say he's probably not missing any games. So that's kind of what it all comes down to. is if he ends up like missing any games. Because yeah, if he misses any games, Tongs needs to be like, taken. But if he's not missing any games, like there's just not gonna be much use for him. I was thinking to cover the tight end spot because both are tight end one. Said when they're healthy, yeah. Tongs was really good when Kittle was out. He helped a bunch of my teams get over the random humps, that I needed during injury times. Lay low said Njoku or Gadsden. Probably Gadsden. I'm nervous about Gadsden though. Like the Chargers curse is real. It really is. You have to be very talented to overcome the Chargers curse. Luckily, Herbert is. Herbert overcame that Chargers curse. I mean, dude, he's made it through multiple bad coaches. I mean, a lot of times it's the coaches that are the issue. Chargers have had some bad ones for sure. Uh-oh. Oh, he got it in. All right. Dude, IDP is about to get hit hard, and I'm about to be doing the hitting. Hey, Jay said I'm locked in. Okay, said bet I'm home. Nice. What'd you bowl, bro? What'd you bowl? Is it worth bragging about? Dude, one time, Jay, I bowled a turkey on the 10th frame in the last game, and we won because of that. Like, dude, I feel like I almost never wanted to bowl again after that because it probably gets like no better. And I think like that those 3 in a row I think took me over 200, and like I was usually like in like the 170s or 180s. This is a long time ago, and but that one put me over the 200s. 700 series. Whew, that's nice. TJ started in Decatur and moved to Wrigley Field, then Soldier Field. Okay, but always in around that area though, right? They weren't one of the teams that like completely like moved to a different geographical part of the city. I mean, geographical part of the country. And Javon said, what Jags wide receiver would you take first? BTJ. I mean, the way that I would rank them would be BTJ, Parker Washington, and then Jacoby. But I think all deserve spots on rosters. I was talking about how I think Trevor's going to go for like 4,500 this year. And I think that all 3 guys are going to go over 1,000. I mean, 2 of those guys might be closer to 1,000, than the others. But damn, dude, lay low, Lyle, killing it on the IDP, bro. I was hoping that Dodson or Lloyd made it back to me, one of those guys. Nope, lay low, swooped on both of them, and Crispy swooped on Quincy. Yeah, look at Crispy getting the brown noise over on his squad with the last couple rounds. That's ugly, Crispy. That's ugly. All right, let's keep adding guys to my queue, doing my due diligence here. Oh, Decatur is south half of Illinois. Okay, but always Illinois. Okay. Yeah, I don't know geography in Illinois. But always the same state. So they've always had to deal with the shitty weather like that. And that was my main reason for asking, like, because, no quarterback ever throwing over 4,000 yards. I mean, dealing with shitty weather, for a good portion of the season. It doesn't, nothing nice about that. It would be cool. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like dome versus nature? Because I feel like, the dome teams just have an unfair advantage. And like dome team doesn't even necessarily mean no grass. Because if they're not lazy about it, they could put grass. Shout out to Jack, liking and following on TikTok. TJ said, fun fact, the Cardinals were actually the Chicago Cardinals. Yeah, for sure. I do. I remember that. It was on some kind of trivia that I ended up seeing. And Jack said, take a bong rip for me. Here we go, bro. Oh man, hold on. My pick's coming up. Hold on. I don't want to mess this up here. Let me make my pick real quick. Come on, Callie. Come on, Callie Jam. All right. Watch, as soon as I start hitting this, and he's going to take his pick. Will Anderson. Let's get a pick. Woo! Yeah. And Jack said you got to clear that bowl in one rip. I mean, it's cleared. I don't snap it through because I don't like my water turning into ass right away. So I just we hit the greens and then we throw the rest in the ashtray. Because I'll be smoking hella bowls online, and if I was sucking it through all the way, like that shit would be disgusting, like real quick. Yeah. But that's the Californian in me. Because, dude, anytime I would be smoking with like different people, back when I was the 420 hustler, not the fantasy football hustler, I noticed how everybody around the country has their different like smoking rituals. And, dude, I swear, man, like people from like the Midwest and stuff, like they love packing those big ass party bowls and shit and then sucking it through. And it's like, it's so big that it just like it contaminates all the water right away. And Andy said you're a snob with your with my married iguanas. Is that what you're saying? Second, hear all the cookie cutter FF creators hyping up Debo, dude. Right? Like, yeah, like it's ridiculous, man. And like, that's how you know that they don't play in a lot of fantasy football leagues. Like, that's how you know that. Like, they're just like getting hyped, going with the trends. It's probably the same people that are saying LeBron James is like the best player ever. But yeah, like it's crazy because the content creators on TikTok kind of annoy me, man. Because like they don't play in a lot of leagues. They're giving hella cookie cutter advice. And like literally all of them are saying the same type of like bullshit. And he said, I'm from the Midwest. And in fact, pack the fat motherfucker. See, like, you know, see that? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I was just always like pack the personal bowls, you know? And but that's hilarious though. See, like it like I don't even know if that's like a stereotype, but that's just like the people who came to California from the Midwest that I was smoking with and hanging out with, you know, on different occasions. Like they loved packing those like the party bowls, you know, the party passers or whatever. And I just could never get down with it. I was like, man, I'll even like pack you guys personal bowls, you know, like I was like, I just want to smoke a personal bowl though. And baby A, are you doing a QB flex? Yes, this is a 2 QB league. Man, hats off to you for knowing, because a lot of people on TikTok, it's like they don't even know that 2 quarterback leagues or superflex leagues exist. And he said, I've gotten more into the single hitter bowls. I mean, you know, like I packed kind of like a fat one, like on this one compared to like the last one. So this is, might even be a double hitter here, a half greenery, you know, but it's just the way to go, man. It's the THC that gets you high at the end of the day. Like I like the act of smoking, but the THC is what gets you high, not smoking the stems and the leaves and, you know, all that shit. And VJ think Malik Willis could be top 10, gets 8 to 10 rushes, get around Lamar Jackson rushing 12. I think getting 1,200 is a very lofty goal for Malik Willis, and possibly 8 to 10 touchdowns, top 10 QB season. I'd say if you play in the leagues where it's only like 4-point passing touchdowns, I think he has a really realistic shot of cracking the top 10. If you play in a league with like all of mine where it's like six points per passing touchdown, like everything else, I don't know if he's going to crack the top 6, but I would say Like, I really think that like health is going to be an issue, you know, for him. We're going to see how much he protects himself, like when he runs, but I mean, the line's all bad. They got nobody to throw to. Like, dude, I mean, he legit could be at the top of the league in sacks, like, as well. And TJ said, gravity bong will wreck your world. Bro, have you seen the new age gravity bong? I don't even know what the hell it's called, but it's like a little apparatus where it has a bubble on the top, like a glass bubble on the top, and then there's kind of something in the middle. I don't know. And then a glass bubble on the bottom. And it's like you fire it up, and then you see like the smoke like start coming on the bottom, and then you flip it over. And then you start hitting it, but then it's like it's filtering from the top, it's filtering from the bottom, and like, dude, it's those new age gravity bongs. Freaking crazy, man. Freaking crazy. These apparatuses. And I love them. I love them. All right. All right. Round 17. Round 17. We're about halfway there. Andy said, I used my trombone mouthpiece for a gravity. I was zonked. I bet. I bet. I'm glad. More of the 420 crowd. It's finding me on TikTok. Because I was nervous about smoking on stream first. But like now there's so many people doing it. TikTok doesn't even shut people down for it anymore. I mean, I think you have to be in a legal state or whatever, which I am. I'm in Vegas. Well, Nevada, but Vegas specifically. JJ said, who's the best in your leagues? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You mean like best manager? I'm just going to say me. Screw all the other guys. But what do you mean who's the best in the league? Like player, manager? What are we talking about? And VJ, you think Trey McBride? I think Trey McBride would be Trey McBride again. Don't see how Bowers is going before him if they're going to be playing with two different QBs all season. Yeah, I mean, I think that Trey McBride is going to sustain his what's it called, his value, his targets, and all that. Like, I mean, even if he comes down a little bit, because he had a pretty great season last year, even if he comes down a little bit, I mean, that's still going to put him at the tops. I really think that it's Bowers like points per game or whatever, and people still remember, you know, just the different runs that he's had, like at times, but he's always getting hurt. Like that's like another thing too. So it's like, it's hard for me to even put Bowers above McBride because of like the injury, like part of things. But yeah, like, dude, I still got McBride at number one. TJ said an apple can be a pipe in a pinch too. I've done it, but I've never been the one to actually like create the apparatus. I've never been that. I've never been the MacGyver. Baby A said, who's your sleeper wide receiver and running back? Sleeper running back, probably J.K. Dobbins. Sleeper wide receiver, probably Chris Godwin. No one's thinking about Chris Godwin. Ghost Monkey, it's made by Khalifa. Stunning glass. Okay, gravity pipe. Okay, cool. Nice. Laylo said, snipe me on Jennings. Booyah, baby. Getting you back for all those IDPs that you took. Maybe you should have took all those IDPs that I wanted. MSG got a plan for Beck probably during the fantasy playoffs. What scares me on McBride. Yeah, I mean, that would suck. It would. It really would. But, dude, tight ends can be a young quarterback's best friend. Heavy's AC Kirk Cousin running drills doesn't look a day over 50. Bro, him and Aaron Rodgers just kind of look like dog shit right now, bro. Like, I don't know why guys like, when you're like, why wouldn't you be getting in earlier? You know, like you should be like getting in like way, way early, like before training camp. Like, yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. And Andy, he says the nug big enough to where you can just like one end and hit it. Yeah, for sure, exactly. Like I'll do that where you know, you half green it, then you get another, then you get the other half. Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna lock down McCarthy now, just in case. Oh shit. Oh, the what I mentioned. Yes, thank you. I did not know what the hell that was. The Stunden glass gravity pipe. Okay. Yeah, 800 to 1,000 price range. Expensive as hell. Never even considered once buying it for myself, but every time I've been at any event where they've had it and it's been offered to hit it, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. TJ said it could be a straight pipe or carved out of the inside, made with a carb. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like the couple times that I did hit it, it had a carb on the apple. Beach, I'm smoking Baby Turtle by Khalifa 28.5. I like it. And Owen said, you on the purple app, brother. What the hell is the purple app? Let me know. Hunter, I got the fifth overall pick. This year's 10-man. I got a keeper. I have a keeper Bijan in the first or Hampton in the fourth. I mean, Hampton in the fourth is way better value, but I'm keeping Bijan in the first, dude. I mean, you're talking number 1 or 2 overall, no matter who you ask. Yeah, so I'm keeping Bijan, man. And Heavy said, how do you recommend getting more familiar with IDP? There isn't much content out there for it. I would say really just hanging around me and asking questions. I am going to be posting rankings on 420crew.com. That's the Patreon app. If you guys aren't there, you can go subscribe for free. But during the season, there's going to be stuff that's like specifically for paid members. So you would make sure that you are signing up as at least a paid $5 member. But the higher you go, the more perks you get, like one-on-one texting as well. And Andy Twitch. Oh, yeah, I am on Twitch. It's Fantasy Football Hustler on Twitch. Yes, sir. I'm everywhere, bro. I'm everywhere. Yeah, even when I still don't have like that much of an audience on Twitch. We get like, I don't know, I think I'm at like 1,000 subscribers or whatever, followers, whatever. But yeah, we always need more. And most people are watching on YouTube, really, YouTube and TikTok. Isaiah said Michael Wilson or Marvin Harrison. I mean, Michael Wilson might be the better pick if you're getting him later. But I think even in today's draft, let me see, I think Michael Wilson went above Marvin Harrison. Yeah, Michael Wilson went a round above Marvin Harrison today. So if I could get Marvin Harrison cheaper than Michael Wilson, that's what I'm going to do. Because all these early camp drops or whatever, like they're not showing 100% of his catches or drops. You know, they're showing the clickbait stuff. So, and it even being this early, I'm not out on Harrison. Like he's still the guy over there, and especially with what's his name, with Brissett. I mean, that's where everything, that's where all the magic happened last year. All right. There goes Sean Tucker off the board. Yeah, and I don't think I think I'm only gonna be live for like another like 30 minutes. I know Vanessa's these damn kids getting on their nerves. All right. 5 picks in front of me. Got a good little queue set up here. I hate that I'm drafting right behind Cali Jam, because he loves to snipe me. Squall, Superflex 101, Allen or Gibbs. I'm going to Bijan at the 101. Sounds good, Laylo. Before I get out of here, I'll grade your starters. You'll be first. Oh, where's Jay? Jay, autoed, bro. Isaiah, Igbuka, McMillan. I mean, is that a realistic question, or are you just trolling me? Because like it's Igbuka and it ain't even close. There we go. Let's see it. Everyone's taking their time, really, really thinking about their picks right about now. Guess it's time for me to smoke. Yeah, and just in this draft, the TikTok peeps that we got, Baby Back Gibbs, Bird Gang, and Detroit Fan for Life, all coming from TikTok. All right. As I said, Kazubuka kind of fell off towards the end. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, the end of his rookie year. So, I mean, it's crazy. Like, he's like, I would say no matter what, he is going to take a little step up. Yeah, Jared versus good pick. It is. That, I mean, I don't even know if that was I don't even know if that was I mean, I know it was an auto pick, but he might have had him at the top of his queue. And Aiden Etienne or Pollard, I mean, Etienne and not even close. Heavy TikTok should be pushing you harder, man. I think it's only a matter of time. Yeah, it's also me smoking and stuff too. I know that makes it to where TikTok doesn't push me like as hard, but you know, when we get the real 420 peeps, you know, in here and they follow, you know, like that's really what it is. Like, you know, just every single day, just a little bit more, little by little. We're gonna keep growing little by little. Right. Feature the question is, can Malik Willis produce enough to all his wide receivers being a rushing QB? How many passing yards will he have? I mean, that's the thing that's rough. Because, yeah, I mean, even if he's like just rushing for like 100 yards like a game, you know, 75 yards a game or whatever on average. Yeah, if he's not getting any passing yards or like any passing touchdowns, like, dude, like, I mean, we've kind of seen that, and it doesn't turn into top 10 like fantasy guys, right? Shout out to Baby A for the follow on TikTok. But yeah, that's why I'm nervous about him. Hopefully Greg Dulcich is a thing. I mean, he's probably not going to be a thing, but yeah, the Dolphins just could be absolute dog shit. I mean, that's the thing that sucks. I don't even like that. Just going back, like, man, I feel like I wasted a couple picks on Malik Willis in these drafts. And Isaiah, who would you draft in the first and second round, Hampton or A-Chain? Hampton in the first and A-Chain in the Hampton in the first, A-Chain in the second, if that's what you mean. And Chase said Purdy Williams or Bo. Leaning Bo. Bo, then Caleb, then Purdy. Baby A, you're going to post these ending results. So if you follow me on YouTube, you can always see the full drafts there. I don't go back and post anything after the fact on TikTok. Like, not for these drafts anyways. But they're all on YouTube. Like, you could go back and, I mean, I don't even know how many drafts we've drafted and I've posted live on YouTube since February, but feel like it's like easily over 100, maybe close to that. Average Ted said Genty at 10, love the upside. Yeah. Hey, there goes Buda Baker off the board. Yeah. All right, who's with me? Who's smoking it with me?
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, nerd alert. What up, dude? Visha, I'm talking about how can all of his wide receivers produce? Well, yeah, like, I mean, and first off, who are the wide receivers even? You know, like, I mean, that part of it, that part of it's horrible. Baby A, the YouTube is Fantasy Football Hustler. Fantasy Football Hustler. If you go to my website, fantasyfootballhustler.com, I got all my links there. And thanks for the GOAT gif. I appreciate you. All right. 21st round. The marathon continues. Layla, I rolled the dice on Stribling. I mean, dude, you know, not even that crazy in the 20th round. I mean, Tebow won the 11th. Tisla off the board. TJ said, how many leagues is Razim in? He's in all the slow ones, but does he do fast at all? He's done some fast ones as well. I'm pretty sure he's the leader. Pretty sure he's the leader in leagues. Let me see. Let's see. But yeah, every single slow draft he's in. 139. That's how many he's in. But there's been 135 slow drafts. So he's only in 4 fast drafts, but 135 slow drafts. And the number 266, which is Drop Dead Fred, one of my favorite movies of all time. There's still some spots in. Well, let me see. It's almost filled. 266. Yeah, I think we only have like 3 spots left. Man, I just really hate drafting next to Cali Jam. It just makes me upset. It really does. It really does. Can't believe you, Cali Jam. Sucker, man. Such a sucker. Drew Pike, I am draft pick 10. Started off with Saquon and Hampton. Uh-oh. On the clock somewhere. All right. We're double dipping on the draft. All right. We'll get him on Worry there. Man. Cali Jam just stays sniping me. Stays sniping me, dude. And he's not even in the chat. And yeah, TJ said tomorrow's draft's going to be fun. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, it is. Let me see. Let me double check Vanessa's schedule real quick. Can't remember what days she works. All right, cool. She's not working tomorrow. Uh-oh. I think someone just joined the slow draft. Let's see. Getting closer and closer to filling. Harley is my wide receiver line. I'm good for an 8-man. I'm assuming Olivier's Olave, right? Olave, McMillan, and Malik. Who the hell's Malik? Malik Washington? Dude, he's your third? No, that's not good. I mean, Olave and Tet, I mean, that's good. But no, dude, Malik Washington being in the mix? Nah, man. We only need one more person to join the slow draft, the 266, and we're filled. If you've been in any slow drafts, I posted the link not too long ago. Oh, Malik Neighbors. Oh, okay. Dude, yeah, I was totally off on that. Yeah, that's good. And see, I would have even put Malik first because him being third is what threw me off. The way you should have put this is Malik, Olave, Tet. Yeah, and that's good for an 8-man. Yeah. Do you start 3 wide receivers or is it 2 wide receivers and a flex? $22nd round here. 22nd round. Dang, crispy. Luvu in the 22nd. That's a good pick. All right, I better go add some people to my queue. Harley, my 2 wide receiver. Yeah, 2 wide receivers and flex my QBs. Lamar. Then got Kenneth, got Gibbs, got Loveland. I mean, that's solid. I mean, the thing is like, I bet a lot of the teams in your league could like tell me their starting lineups, and I'd say that it's solid also. But yeah, I mean, your team's really good though. Definitely good. But yeah, 8-man leagues, like, dude. I did it in the beginning. Like, I mean, I played in a few, but like even the 10-man leagues, like they just get it gets to be like not a lot of luck, but I feel that way because like every team is like so decent that like unless you play in a league with a couple like real dumbasses, like all the teams are like kind of on very, very even like playing fields. Harley said they said I'm going to get last. Well, I mean, that's league mates talking shit. Like, but see, even that, like, the lineup's good, but them saying you're going to get last, I mean, that just shows how like stacked some of these how stacked these 8-league teams are. Because every team is just going to be beyond stacked. Laylos, I can afford to wait on Parsons. Yeah, I mean, Parsons sucks, though. He really does. Like, Mr. Jack of all trades, master of none. Not bad getting him in the 23rd round, though, when, last year he's going, like, 10th, 11th round more often than not. And that would even telling people then he's such a waste of a pick. All right. And Evan said, sorry for spelling the character, Max. Oh, what? Wait. Let's see. Me and the other guy are the ones expected to win the league. I play him week 1, so I got to set the tone. There you go. Got to set the tone right away. And even put a little side bet on it, too. And Nick said, I got the option to keep Tucker Kraft in the 10th. Is it worth it? Well, I mean, what are your other options? Is it like keep Tucker Kraft in the 10th or nothing? Oh, shit. TJ said should be full now. Yeah. Oh, whoa. It's overflowed now. I think Crispy got in first. Let me double check. But dude, if we could just start filling these slow drafts faster, I mean, dude, if we could fill like one slow draft like every day or every other day, because like it's gonna get to the point where we can't do slow drafts like anymore. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna go all the way through the end of August. All right, let me see. All right, made my pick, but let's go see who officially got in first. I think it was Crispy. Nope, it was TJ. TJ got in before Crispy. Dude. And look, let's just fill the other one now. This one filled in a day. It filled today. All right. So sorry, Crispy. Sorry, Ghost Monkey. TJ beat you guys to it. And I just went to look in I just looked at the what's it called? The just the way it showed the messages on Sleeper or the comments on Sleeper when everybody joined. All right, just going to share this in all the slow drafts right now. Let's see how many people join. All right, good. Still got a lot of time here for the next pick. But yeah, and I'll join all these slow drafts too to like make them feel faster. And they've been drafting faster as well too. They haven't been, I mean, of course, like they're slow, so of course they're going to be a little slow, but they've been going pretty fast, and I've been on it. Like as long as I have your cell phone number, like I've been doing my best to like text people when they're on the clock. That's also been making these drafts move a lot faster. Last year last year we only had 50 slow drafts as opposed to this year 135. And I think me just being more on it, like texting people and stuff, people are down to join if they just like made a handful of picks and then autoed a shitload. I'm sure people wouldn't want to keep coming back, you know. So I'm doing my best to keep shit rolling. All right, there we go. I just posted in all the slow draft leagues. We got 2 people who joined right now. But yeah, join up, guys. Join up. And I'll run. I got to check and see who's all paid in the other one. Okay. There we go. We already got a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people joining the Jaws right now. It's the Jaws division that just dropped. And we're already half full. Already half full there. And nice. Evan said we got 50 on the game. Let's go. Nick said pretty much I do Woody Marks in the 15th. That's basically it. Yeah. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, if it's that or nothing, like, I mean, yeah, it's worth it. I don't know who you'd get in the 10th round if they'd be better than Tucker Kraft. So, yeah, probably just doing that. Evan said, I've had a bet for the last 3 years that the Bengals would win the Super Bowl before the Cowboys 500. And like, is it like, do you guys keep betting another 500 every year? Or like what, like how's that work? Like, is it just going to be like, let me hold the money. Let me, that money just might be like just being held like forever. And started at 300. Okay. And then so I'm guessing at 100 each year, right? Yeah, okay. Dude, put that in like a CD or like the stock market or like just something like that, bro, because that money could be rolling over to your guys' kids. You know, like your guys' first of kin might be having to keep up with that bet. It could be going for a while. And Scooby said keep Brees in the 5th or Pickens in the 7th. Probably Pickens in the 7th. Yeah, it's really good value on Pickens. He's probably a 2nd rounder. Brees probably a 2nd or 3rd rounder. Evan said, what are you saying about my Bengals? They winning the Super Bowl. Hey, I got nothing but love for the Houday Nation, all right? But definitely gonna bust some balls though, you know. It wouldn't be real sports talk if I didn't bust your balls about the Bengals and or winning the Super Bowl, because we love the players. It's just it's a pretty bad run franchise. Smokey, what up? I'm gonna do I'm doing Laylo Lyle first and then you, and we'll do those pretty soon. Okay. And that Jaws division, half full. Hopefully some other people see it and we get people joining tonight. Very, very ugly. Come on, Callie. He's got to think about who he's going to like snipe me with. You jerk. Didn't snipe me on there. All right. Uh-oh. K2, 20 minutes, and number 14, Superflex IDP. Let me text him. TJ said, I think I'll pay for you to draft QJ. Man. Yeah. I believe it. Mike said pick 2, Hampton, Genty, Saquon, A-Chain. Saquon, Hampton. There we go. Such slim pickings. Oh, man, they already got the out next to Chris Brazel's name. Such a short stint for him. Come on, Zach. Who you picking, bro? Who you picking? Branch. Man, it is so ugly. Crispy said Claiborne, Bernard, or Hurst. Probably Bernard. Let's see it, Mason. Come on, Mason. Let's see it, bro. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Uh-oh. I don't know green dot. He's going to auto. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Let's get this queue filled up. And now that we got some time, we're going to do, so Layla Lyle's team is first. Make sure. Got this up on my phone so I can see what's going on. Okay. Lay low. Knicks, Goff, Daniel, Pesos. I'd say, thanks, Crispy. I'd say that's a solid B. Okay. I would say a B for those QBs. Running backs, Gibbs, Brees Hall, Rico Dowdle. I'd say a B plus. Wide receiver, tight ends, London, McLaurin, DJ, I want to score more, and Tyson. I'm going to call that a B. IDP. Garrett, Schlesinger, Brooks, Dodson, Devin Lloyd. Whew, that's an A. So let's see. So B for the quarterbacks, B plus for the running backs, B, and then A. 1, 2, 3. 89. 89. And it was the IDP that did a lot of that right there. All right. Stoner. Burrow, Mayfield, Rodgers. Ooh, I mean Burrow's dope, and you got him in the third round. I'm gonna say a B plus. The other guy's bringing it down a little bit. Running back, Scatterbo, Tootin, Gainwell. Hold on, Gainwell.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
I mean, it's pretty ugly, man. I think I'm gonna call that. A B minus. It's fringing on the C plus. Wide receivers: Chase, Neighbors, Godwin, Addison. I think I'm gonna say A minus. All right, and hold on. My picks coming up here. ADPs I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's see. Coming back to me real quick. Here we go. Let's see it, Zach. Let's see it, bro. All right, I got my next pick ready if there's no snipage here. Zach's taking it all the way down. We're going to pack this ball. And Branch. Okay, back to Stoner. So what was it? I said B plus, B minus, A minus. Then IDP, Bond, Knight, Smith, Jihad Campbell, Ventrell Miller. It's okay. I mean, Zach Bond's like an A guy. Demetrius Knight's like an A minus guy. Tyke Smith's like a B, though. He does have some good upside, though. Campbell's probably a B. Ventrell Miller's probably like a C plus. So I would say, I think it's a B all around. So let's see. B plus, B minus, A minus, B. So it's up to 87 overall. 87 overall. That's as high as a B you can get without being a B plus. And Rylan are the defensive players. They get points for tackles. Yeah, they get points for assisted tackles, solo tackles, tackles for losses, quarterback hits, forced fumbles, fumble recoveries, passes defended, safeties, touchdowns. But yeah, it's the solo and assisted tackles. Oh, sacks. I guess I didn't say sacks. Solo and assisted tackles kind of take up a majority. Like the solo and assisted tackles are almost like yardage for wide receivers and running backs, where that's like the majority of like what they get. And AJ said, can you do a draft with the 9th pick? I mean, dude, I've done so many drafts with so many different picks. If you go to YouTube, well, actually, if you go to fantasyfootballhustler.com, you can find my YouTube channel and you can look through my playlist of all the different drafts that I've done. I've done so many different drafts from so many different positions over the last like handful of months. But yeah, I feel like it was just a couple days ago that I had the 9th pick. Here we go. 29th round. If anybody else wants a grade, let me know now because I'm grading the starters. Oh, there goes Tongs. I don't even know if Lalo got Kittle, but swooped up Tongs. Here we go. Guess I better just hit this while Cali Jam is picking. He's probably going to take the whole minute to figure out how to snipe me. Hey, Corey in the house. What up, what up? He said, so I'm late to the party today. All good, Bo. Better late than never. Better late than never, homeboy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 IDPs and kind of slim on IDPs. Might have to get a couple extra ones in today's draft. There we go. Dude. Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips. That's good back-to-back picks there. No, Noel's hurt. We're still going to lock him down. And TJ said, I'm interested to see if they can prove that the power plant is detrimental to the 49ers players. Yeah, I mean, very interesting, right? Very interesting. Yeah, I wonder how much of a thing that actually is. Because should be a thing, right? All the frequencies, radiations, whatever the hell it is. I think it's also, I mean, we just have more injuries as a whole. Like now I feel, but it's because there's like so much more like precautions. But I think that's what it is, man. Guys just aren't tough. Guys just aren't tough anymore. Even football, where they're still, still like the gladiator sport of like all the other sports. But at the end of the day, dude, a lot of these guys are kind of just like like in the replacements, guys, just a bunch of bitchy millionaires. Preston, what are your thoughts on Brian Thomas Jr.? I think he's the number 1 wide receiver in Jacksonville. I think he's going to have a pretty good season. I think we're going to go back to seeing him kind of like in his rookie form instead of his sophomore slump when he was getting hurt and playing hurt. All right, let's see if we can finish this draft in the next 13 minutes. I'm going to shut it off at the top of the hour. But we got a couple people who it looks like they've tapped out with the auto. Hopefully they're setting their queue at least. But that'll make it go faster for sure. Definitely just makes it take time when we got people taking the whole minute. And that's the fully allotted amount of time, but just saying. Let's go, baby. Let's get this moving. Devin White, man. Like, seems like guys like that would be just really good to like pick in like the round 30s, right? I feel like it is. Because even if he doesn't play, whoop-de-doo, you wasted a 30th round pick. If he does play, yeah. I wish we just knew. TJ said that the microwave weapons that the CIA guys have permanent damage from frequency matters. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. It's crazy because even when we were moving to Vegas, like there was, I think, 3 houses that we looked at that were like in our price range, like 4 or 5 bedrooms, 4 or 5 baths, or 3 to 4 baths, whatever. And like one of them was like right under the power lines, like literally right under the power lines. And like the house was big, like it was nice. Like I think it might have even been cheaper. Like it might have been one room bigger, one room bigger, one bathroom bigger, like as well, or at least half bathroom. And but yeah, Vanessa's like, I don't think we should live below power lines. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Because yeah, it was weird how the power lines were like set up like around that house. Yep, Noble's time of getting people to feel sorry for him for getting into the accident. It's not lasting too long for him. Kid, just don't listen. Come on, Bird Gang. Man, and then I gotta be behind Cali Jam. Like, still, dude, freaking Snipe Fest all game. How many DPs do I got? 1, 2, 3. I always have to count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gotta get more in the queue here. Good pick, Josh Sweat. Yeah. See how many more picks we can get in these 9 minutes. I'm shutting it down at the top of the hour. But yeah, chat, whoever's out there, let's keep the chat rolling. Anything. Anything. Just throw it in. Any questions, any comments, we'll read it out and we'll bullshit about it. Oh, and then don't forget to go check it out on Patreon. I got the strength of schedule for running backs and quarterbacks up there, and I'm working on the wide receivers and tight ends now. Should have both of those posted within a few days. And then I'm going to start working on IDP rankings. And everything is just going to be tiered. Like, I feel like that. Everything's just got to be tiered, man. Because, like, I hate even doing I hate doing specific rankings. Like, so tough. But yeah, just having guys in certain tiers just seems to be the better way. I want to kind of do it for offense. Just easier said than done. It's like so much. There's only so many hours in the damn day. Lay low. The Cardinals going to win more than 6 games. I bet not. Is that the over-under for them on the season? 6? Because if it is, I'd bet the under. Definitely betting the under. TJ, this one time at band camp, I remember last year when we got to this part, when we got to this part of the tournament, I ended up watching all the American Pies. Made it through number 1. I'm like halfway through number 2 right now. And I mean, I still like American Wedding and American Reunion. American Reunion's still cool. It hit like all the cool nostalgia buttons for me. Let's see it, Cali Jam. Let's see it. Ocean, thoughts on Neighbors. I like them. I mean, I'm picking them a lot. I know that the injury, I'm not worried about the injury as far as like right now going into the season, but like re-aggravating it could always be a thing. That's something that really sucks. But he's going higher and higher. That's the one thing that kind of sucks right now is like people are on the hype train because they're saying he's looking good, he's feeling good, all that shit. And yeah, now he's getting drafted higher. All right. I think they got 11 IDPs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. All right. Let's see. We could do it. We can finish before the end of the hour, and then I'm going to shut it down. And Isaiah said Wandale in the last round or not? Yeah, I mean, it's a good dart throw in the last round. Like, who else are your options, though? I mean, it's all, kind of shitty people who are there anyways at that point. But, like, who else are some common names that, who are some of the top names that you see? Here we go. Let's finish strong, baby. This draft took long, almost 2 hours. Isaiah said Jaden Higgins sometimes falls down there too. Yeah, and I'd probably want Higgins over Wandale. But yeah, definitely depends on who's there. Crispy said that 14 IDPs moving like a caged tortoise, man. All right, we got more people joining. We got 7 people in the slow draft. And I guess I'll just already put myself in there. So we only need 4 more people. 4 more people to join the slow draft. Join up. Look at all these tight ends going. Not a bad idea. Last round. Here we go. Dude, Crispy, I forgot all about Adebo. He did so shitty last year that, like, he hasn't even been on my radar for, like, drafting this year. Here we go. I'll do one more bowl for the culture. There we go. Bird Gang. Uh-oh. No green dot. No green dot for Bird Gang. Where is he at? Yeah, that's what's tough. It's going to take like the whole minute. Slowing us down. We got to get done before 8 o'clock here. Here we go. 25 seconds. Come on, Bird Gang. Crispy said, I'm so glad we eliminated 8-hour clocks. Yeah, and even the 4-hour clocks, I don't know if you've been noticing, but it's been moving up and up on that. The 2-hour clock is good. Dang it, where's Callie's green dot? Just wanted to mess with me. Oh, there he is. Whoa, McFadden. Haven't seen him drafted in a while. All right, we'll go Yoshi. Last pick, Mr. Irrelevant. All right, and after this pick, I'm shutting her down. There you go. Let's see it, Zach. He's trying to push it off to see if we get to the top of the hour here. Let's see it. Let's see it. There we go. Harold Landry. Not a bad pick. There we go. All right. Boom. We did it. 2-hour draft. Appreciate you guys. We're shutting it all down. Go to fantasyfootballhustler.com. Go to 420crew.com. Go to 420crewmerch.com. Go get yourself a shirt and support the cause. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.